I'm just gonna eat one while I'm sitting here. Hi everybody, so today I am bringing you my current ballet and non-ballet essentials, things I've been using lately and loving, but that are really an active part of my life, not just products I like, but products I've been using lately. And I want to say a huge thank you to CLIF Bar for sponsoring this video, because I'm a huge CLIF Bar lover, and they've been really helpful lately with rehearsals and classes and everything. And they have just come out with their new CLIF Bar Duos. And they're the perfect size for eating something quick in between rehearsals on a 5. And these are just nice and quick and small. And there are 2 flavors, hence the Duos. This one is the chocolate brownie and the crunchy peanut butter. It's my favorite. And the other part of this is that 2 is always better than 1. Getting in that workout or ballet class is always more fun with the company and motivation of a friend. So CLIF is launching a new campaign of Let's Move the World. And it is so much more motivating to be in class or rehearsal with your friend, whether you're a dancer or not. For example, going to the gym with a friend, you can push each other, and these duos provide the energy we need in between. They're a great little quick snack in between a rehearsal on a 5 or something, and they won't weigh you down. Yet they're giving you the energy you need, the nutrition you need to make it through the long dance day or to make it through whatever sport or activity you're doing. The new CLIF Bar Duos is the ultimate pairing with 2 favorite flavors in one energy-packed square. With 190 calories or less and 6 to 7 grams of protein, CLIF Bar Duos is a new, smaller energy bar, ideal for fueling fitness routines and daily physical activity. The best time to eat these is before or during moderate or high-intensity activity. This is the thing, dancers, is ballet is lots of energy spurts. You're not just doing straight, low-intensity or moderate-intensity cardio. It's like this constant spike, and so you use a lot of energy and fuel that way, and you need the power in your muscles. It's not just a steady pace. That's why this is the perfect nutritional source. Movement is obviously so important to me as well as other dancers, and keeping our bodies going, even if it's on a day off in some way, just helps you feel better. But you also have to have the proper nutrition to fuel your muscles, especially for those of you who are professionals or want to be professionals. There are long days, and you need the fuel to get through it. So that is why these little quick, dense CLIF Bar Duos are perfect to have on the go, to share with a friend, and they'll really give you just the long-lasting and sustained energy that you need as a dancer. Thank you, CLIF Bar, for sponsoring this video, because honestly, this is genuinely something that most of us do. Honestly, you guys, we don't have time for big meals in between rehearsals. Like, when you're on a 5, this is all the time you got. This is it. So thank you, CLIF Bar. I'm going to eat this while I sit here. Okay, so keeping with the current ballet faves, I have gotten so many requests and questions about my current practice tutu. You've seen me rehearsing Nutcracker in it. You've seen me do other variations in it. They are the Suffolk practice tutus. I'll give you a close-up. Mine is, I have a white one and a black one. Both are the same, just different color. I wear the petite small adult. They come in 2 sizes, petite small and medium large. Simple. I'll give you a close-up. This is it's got the sort of basque on it, the top part, which I like because you can kind of sit it low if you're short-waisted like me. And it's got a built-in panty. That's actually how you can carry it as I knock the camera over. But I literally carry it like this. I wear it over a leotard, over tights, over leotard. It just slips on, slips off. And I like it because it's not a pancake. It's not a straight out flat tutu. It hangs a little bit, as you can see in the videos. But I have a white one and a black one. They're very reasonably priced for a tutu, honestly. And I've had these for several years now, and they still look really good. So they last, which is kind of important. So these are the Suffolk practice tutus. I will link all products below. Another big question I've gotten as of late of what point shoes I'm wearing. I was in the Freeds, but lately in the Nutcracker rehearsal videos, I have now switched back to Suffocks. They're a teeny bit harder, they last a little bit longer, and actually with the Suffocks, I have found I don't have to do a thing to them. Dancers, full disclosure, I feel like my point work has improved drastically simply because I do every class on point. When I take class, bar and center on point. I really haven't put my flat shoes on lately. And it is making the world's biggest difference, honestly. So you want to get in shape on point, wear your shoes the whole time. And quite literally, I do nothing to these. I put them on, And that's it. I've even, because of sizing and how my foot has changed a little bit, I'm even leaving the shanks in. I literally use my Dr. Scholl inserts, leave the shank, don't glue them, bend, and go. These are custom made for my feet. Suffolk is not paying me to say this, and I do kind of still go back and forth between a Freed or a Suffolk. Freed if I need a really, 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 really light shoe, but I tend to have to glue it. And so the Suffocks have more paste in them, and they're a little bit harder, but I don't have to glue them. So that's sort of what I'm in. And they're made very, very similarly in terms of how by hand, the way the process is. And so it's not like totally speaking a different language when I change back and forth. But I have been in all of the Nutcracker rehearsal videos as of late, I've been in Suffocks. Maybe I'll go back to Freeds. We'll just see. Depends on the ballet. In terms of ballet shoes, I am still in the Sodanzas. These are, I don't even know what these are. I've been in these for so long. Sodanza, just canvas. They come in black, pink, and tan. Split sole. The elastics are already on. Makes life very easy. Although, fun fact, not a lot of professionals even wear their elastics. We kind of just put the shoe on as is. We don't really often wear the elastics, as you've seen in recent videos of mine. But current flat shoes are the Sodanza. I also really like the body wrappers ones if you're looking for an alternative. Body wrappers are good and very similar, but I just stick to the Sodanzas. That's what I've done for a long time, and I'm still in them. Another fun thing that you just saw in the CLIF Bar footage as well. I'm obsessed with this Cloud and Victory romper. It comes in this color, the blue with the pink, and also more like taupe gray kind of color. They are reversible, so you can either wear the V on the front or on the back. Your choice. I like it on the front. I think it looks good. But it's super warm, super comfy, very flattering. Min sent this to me. Shout out to Cloud and Victory. You guys know I love my Cloud and Victory. Hi, Min. I just love this little romper. For size reference, I'm never ashamed to tell you guys my size. This is a small. So I am in the small, and it fits me comfortably. It's full disclosure, in their leotards, I wear a medium, but this is a small. Min sent me a small. So I would maybe just look at that. So I'm a medium in leotard and a small in the romper. But I love it so, so much. Another favorite warm-up as of late, I actually don't have any footage of it currently, but I've put it on Instagram and stuff, are the Bodil sauna pants. They are by Bodil. They are beautifully made. Bodil is one of those companies that is like their product quality is exquisite. Just even like the little thing on the side. These pants will make you sweat. They'll keep you super, super warm, and they can be rolled up. So you can either wear them as long pants or like for center sometimes I'll roll them up to my knee and just kind of so I can see my lower legs and how they're working, but still keep my hips warm. I love these things. I probably need like, I don't know, 4 more pairs, but I love the Bodil sauna pants. They're amazing. Size reference, I wear the small medium, and I'm 5, y'all, I'm not 5'5". I thought I was 5'5". I'm like 5'4 3/4. So that was depressing. But I wear the small medium in the Bodil sauna pants. They even have like this velvet strip down the side. Like they're so beautifully made, and they'll keep you so warm, and they'll make you sweat. Okay, so because of all of the Disney videos lately, most of the skirts, as you all know, you all want them for Halloween. You want the how do I get that skirt? There are more skirts. We've talked about them on here before. More skirts. She's on Etsy. I'll link her below. I have one in probably every color. Brooke knows, Brooke Moore is her name. Brooke knows I have a problem, that I am a more skirts addict. I'll order some and she's like, it's you again? I'm like, hi. So, yes, I love the more skirts. They're super light, all different lengths. You can pick your waistband. You can pick your color. You can, she does some with ties in the back. So, but that's what all of those lightweight skirts are by More Skirts. I'll link her below. But I mentioned in some video, but I wanted to just reiterate. If you want to see all the colors I had at one point, it's actually not updated because this is new for Ariel. I did that complete leotard collection about 6 months ago now, maybe. I'll link it in a card. So another new favorite of mine as of late, especially with doing Sugar Plum, which Balanchine Sugar Plum is all in your calves. It's all in your calves. So I like to wear leg warmers yet still be able to see my legs. So I've been obsessed with these sort of shorter ones, and they basically go from your ankle to your knee. I'll show you in a recent rehearsal video here. These are by Winterlace. And y'all, I got a package of 6 different colors on Amazon for like nothing. They have so many different colors, you can like coordinate them to your leotards. But yeah, Amazon. And they're super tight, which I like, so they keep your calves warm. Because honestly, dancers, there are so many injuries with women especially in ballet in your calves. You've got to keep your calves strong, and you've got to make sure your calves are warm. It's not just your feet. It's not just your hips. Your calves, men too with jumping, your calves take a beating in ballet, particularly balancing. So I've been obsessed with the shorter leg warmers because then I can still technically see my legs and see what they're doing. As you've seen lately, I've been on a pink tights kick as well. I used to like solely wear black tights because I just didn't want to look at myself. But if you really want to see your technique, wear pink tights, and these allow you to kind of still see your legs yet keep your calves warm. And you can always do the professional dancer thing. And if you've got one leg bothering you, just keep one on. Very, very pro dancer thing. Okay, so the last thing in terms of dance wear is not really dance wear, but a lot of you have been asking me how I store my leotards as of late. You all know that I hang them. I don't fold them. And I hang them on the velvet hangers. Because the velvet hangers, again, I'll link them below, Amazon. The velvet hangers are super thin. They're not bulky. And especially if you've got camisole leotards, the velvet grips it so it doesn't slide. With plastic hangers, if they don't have the little clips on the inside, camisoles, and even especially leotards, a lot of them are slippery, just slide right off. So I hang my leotards in the closet on the velvet hangers. I absolutely swear by them. And clothes too. Some clothes I have on plastic hangers, but mostly the velvet. Okay, let's move on to a little bit of beauty because, you know, why not? Everything I'm going to talk about I have on today. The first is the current foundation I've been obsessed with. Honestly, y'all, it's Revlon. It's Revlon. This is the Color Stay line. They have both a lighter coverage foundation and a more full coverage version. I wear the shade Buff. It's 150. Sometimes in the winter I have to lighten it a bit. And what's really odd is these two are the same shade, just the packaging is different. But I wear Buff in 150. They have a lot of different shades. They have a line with SPF and a line without SPF. And you can either get the natural finish or the more, full coverage finish. But I really, really like this formula. I'm really picky about how foundation sits on my skin. And this sits really well, especially if you moisturize beforehand. And you buy it at the drugstore. It's not a $60 foundation, which is good. Okay, so having just said the whole drugstore thing, this ain't a drugstore product, but it is the cheek palette I have on today. And sometimes because I am very fair, I can use it for eyes. This is the Nudegasm Face Palette by Charlotte Tilbury. And it's gorge. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like a gold shimmer, a peach shimmer, a lighter nude that I use to contour because any other contour on me looks like dirt on my face, seriously. And then a little bit darker of a contour. I believe they have a darker version as well. Don't quote me on that. But what I really like about this palette is the amount of product you get. It's huge and you get, you get a nice size product. And sometimes with this darker shade, I'll use it on my eyes as well. But I have this on today. Charlotte Tilbury formulas are just the best. Her makeup, I've become obsessed lately. It's definitely what I'm going to wear for my wedding. This one piece of hair is killing me, y'all. Hashtag real life. I'll definitely wear this for my wedding. I don't know if I'll wear this palette, but Charlotte Tilbury, again, because of how it sits on the complexion. And I wore Charlotte Tilbury for our engagement photos, which will be coming out soon. And I was really pleased with how it looked in photographs, cheek and eye. So Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm Face Palette, I will link it below. The other one by Charlotte Tilbury is the lipstick I have on today. This is called Liberty. Yes, or Love Liberty. Sorry, Love Liberty. And it's this berry pink. Here. There. You can either build it up. It's pretty bold. Build it up. You can do a little bit and blot it for light coverage or go full you know, it's buildable. But I just really like this color. It's sort of a berry color for fall. Sometimes I will, again, do more of a sheer wash, but today I sort of went full force on it, but I really do like it. And it's a pretty berry color that's not too terribly dark for me. I have to be careful with that, but love Liberty. Really, really pretty. The last thing I want to talk about that I've gotten a lot of questions for lately, really, and I mean this when I say I get a lot of questions. I don't just say, you guys are asking me, and it not be true. Y'all are really be asking me these things, is about my hair. Y'all, let us remember, you're very sweet, very, very sweet, and I really, really appreciate it. This ain't all mine, okay? Can we remember this? Right? Remember how this goes. You've been complimenting me on my hair lately, and every time you guys compliment me on my hair, I have to laugh because you have to remember. Yes. So I appreciate it. However, so first of all, the extensions are by the hair shop. I will link them below. You can also get decent ones on Amazon, but I kind of splurged and I got the really, really nice ones from the hair shop. They ain't cheap, but there's a difference between the cheap ones and the really good ones. My color, I'll link it below. I'm not entirely sure what it is off the top of my head. I believe it's the darkest brown they have. But they come in different lengths, different styles. So if you see a picture of my hair looking really good, it ain't mine. It ain't mine. And I'm very open about that. But these are the hair shop hair extensions. You can also get great ones on Amazon. My hair, however, is getting better. I will say, I went to the salon recently and she was like, your hair is really, she's like, it's a different head of hair. You're really, really trying. A, because I'm on new thyroid medication, and B, because I'm trying to take care of it. So one of the things I'm doing, this is by Foxy Bay, I think how you say it. It's a daily leave-in hair mask that has biotin in it. And so it smells really good too. Yeah, it smells good. And it's got like all these 12, it's called 12-in-1 Magic. It's got all these ingredients. Literally wet your hair, put it in, leave it. Don't rinse it out, and style. So it just, the biotin in it, I think has been helping. I don't know. We're looking better. The roots are looking better. It's the ends that still are a bit thin. So I get some help for thickness with the extensions. But reality check, ain't my hair, y'all. But I appreciate you sincerely asking about it. And I really have been like on new medication. I've been taking, you know, vitamins, and I've also been using hair masks, scalp treatments, stuff like that. And so that is one. I will link it below. Now for the last thing, I wanted to mention this as well. Again, common question, especially on the bar videos, is you all want to know what mic I use. It's not complicated, you guys. I do voice memos on my phone, which I'm doing right now. Hello, how are you? I use the dongle to attach, and it's just this, you know, normal lav mic, like this. That's all it is. I'm sure they have Bluetooth ones. I have yet to find a good one that will retain battery for long enough for filming a bar, because those bars, you guys, the Disney ones took me 2 hours each to film with all the costume changes and the thing and doing it. So I don't ever want to lose battery. So I literally hook it to my phone and stick my phone, as I'm sure you've seen many times when I turn around. I just stick it in my leotard. And I do voice memos on the phone. And then when I'm editing, I just upload it to the computer. Takes some time because you have to sync it up. But again, I'm low tech. I don't need some fancy $1,000 microphone. Just give me voice memos on the phone and we're good to go. So that's all I do. And I got this one on Amazon. I believe it also comes in white. I need to get a white one for lighter clothes and lighter leotards. But yeah, I'll link that below too. So those are my current favorites, current essentials, whatever you want to call it. Once again, thank you to CLIF Bar for sponsoring this video. If you missed any of my latest videos, they're right there. You can click it to watch. Love you all so very much, and I'll see you next time.